Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today, we are going to be talking about Hedera and HBAR, so sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys, could please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course, I always do greatly appreciate it. Now, today marks a monumental day for all those HBAR barbarians out there finally waiting to see if we are going to have staking opportunities for us, and we now do with stators. So, I actually just withdrawed 1,000 HBAR out of my cold storage, and I threw it into a Hashpack wallet. And we're going to go through a walkthrough on basically how to stake your HBAR. So overall, we're not seeing too much price movement right now. I don't expect this to, push the price to astronomical heights or anything like that. We are seeing a little bit of a spike in price. It's nothing too crazy. But let's walk through this and let's talk about it. So first off, we do see here we are now live. You can essentially stake it. This is only on desktop. It's not available on mobile. Now, we do see the link here. It's hedera.statorlabs.com/it-polls. Make sure that you are going to this link. Do not, just deposit your HBAR anywhere. Always, do test as well. Like send only one HBAR just to make sure everything is working. Now, I already have my Hashpack signed in. You guys can connect your wallet and, go through this. This is just a test wallet. I'm not utilizing any sort of major wallet that I'm going to be using. This is just for demonstration purposes only. This is my actual HBAR. Please know that this is going to be in a locked up period until around the summertime, I believe. So just so that you guys are aware of that. Now, you do see that I'm signed in here. 1,000 HBAR is deposited in. I'm going to do the max, which is going to be around 1,099, whatever. And we're just going to stake. Now, this is going to go through this, sort of process here. You guys could read all about this. There is a significant risk using smart contracts from places that you do not trust, etc. Read through this. Make sure that you understand the risk here. I'm going to approve this. It is going to go through this process real quick, as you guys do see the progress over here on the website as well. I don't know if you guys can see the Hashpack wallet sort of thing. Because I'm only recording the Stator website, but just know that I'm going through the process on the Hashpack wallet app as well. It's pretty easy, you kind of just have to follow along. If you are holding your HBAR on Binance or some sort of exchange, all you have to do is deposit it into your Hashpack wallet. Pretty self-explanatory. You just put in your ID. Make sure that you are following up through every single process to make sure that everything is done right. But as you guys do see in the background, I just received the 99 HBAR X. My HBAR is now within here, getting staked at 31.61% APY, which is pretty significant. We actually see the total value locked is now 2.3 million, which is pretty significant because, again, you are limited to 1,000 HBAR. So, I mean, we're looking at, we'll just go off of 2.3 million just to make it easier on ourselves, but that is 2,300 individuals already staking. Make sure that you are getting in early to make sure that you are reaping the rewards of course, the high APY. Now, again, transactions are limited to 1,000 HBAR each. Users are advised to stake with caution. You can stake more. It's just, again, when we are talking about the current transactions, they are limited to 1,000 each. If you do more than one transaction, like for example, if you want to stake 10,000 HBAR, for example, you guys are more than welcome to. Again, I advise you to make sure that you understand the risk in terms of staking. You do have the potential of, losing your HBAR and stuff like that. I mean, we've seen this happen before. I don't know what Stator is kind of doing with their staking, sort of warnings and stuff like that in terms of the idea on like impermanent loss. Again, they didn't really give us that clear information, but we do know that staked HBAR will be locked until V2 product upgrade, which is expected around July 2022. Again,
Just know that you are putting your HBAR in here through your own risk. I'm not advising you guys to go and stake right now. I'm just saying this is basically the process. It's pretty easy. It's a streamlined process. All you do is connect your Hashpack wallet. You go in through the process of having 1,000 HBAR within your wallet, or maybe 10,000, whatever you want to really stake and feel comfortable staking, and then you just go through the process, and again you're staking at 31.61 APY. Now this APY will drop as more and more individuals do come in here and stake their HBAR, and I just want you guys to know that at the end of the day, this APY could be 10%, it could be 5%. We don't know how much demand there's going to be. I can refresh this and kind of see. So as you guys do see, the number is piling up here. So if you guys want to get in early, you guys are more than welcome to. Again, that's a pretty easy process. I hope that you all kind of got a little bit of a better understanding there. But let's talk about the price on HBAR right now. So again, I'm not expecting significant price increases here for HBAR off of staking demands. I think that this is great. I think that this is going to be something pretty significant. I think that the number for HBAR being staked is going to continue to drive up. I mean, right now I'm just refreshing just to make sure. I think I might actually have to connect again. It's probably slow. There's probably a massive demand right now. But in terms of the price, we are still sitting below resistance. We need to break out here. I'm hoping that the staking opportunity and stuff like that will provide more, sort of demand from exchanges to list HBAR, aka Coinbase. We've been waiting for Coinbase forever. Of course, when we are talking about this, we want to break out of this 26-cent zone. It's essentially that 200-day EMA that's kind of holding us down. It's been holding us down since going back as far as December. So I'm watching this closely as we are kind of at that major resistance point. But I do want to talk to you guys more so about the institutional demand behind crypto as well, because we are seeing a massive demand pouring in into a lot of these major assets that are focused on the institutional area. So first and foremost, we do see Kevin O'Leary, U.S. stablecoins will become the reserve currency of the earth. Now, of course, he is talking more so about stablecoins within the idea on, are we going to be seeing CBDCs, or I should say stablecoins being issued by governments to utilize stablecoins as we would see in terms of a CBDC? Or are we going to be seeing CBDCs backed by stablecoins, aka backed by gold as well? Because when we talk about stablecoins being backed by some sort of currency, I don't think that we are going to be seeing efficiencies being driven within stablecoins if we are going to be backing them by fiat currency. Because at the end of the day, fiat currency within itself is inefficient. So we need to have some sort of deflationary aspect backing our stablecoins, especially if we are going to see them continuing to drive in adoption. Again, we are seeing USDC and stuff like that being backed by the US dollar. I just don't think that that is a great way of looking at it. But I definitely do believe that when we are talking about DeFi and we're talking about the future of this space, I think that's going to drive the idea of stablecoins being adopted in as reserve currencies. And I think that we are also going to see crypto being driven within the, institutional demand area as well. In fact, we did see Shinhan Bank became South Korea's first domestic lender to trial real name corporate accounts for cash to crypto transactions, paving the way for an institutional crypto boom in the peninsula. Now, guys, this is huge. First South Korean bank issues crypto accounts for corporations. I think that this is going to be massive when we are talking about institutional demand behind crypto. We do see local regulations permit only licensed and bank-partnered crypto exchanges to offer cash-to-crypto services in South Korea. Businesses under Shinhan's corporate account trials can invest in cryptocurrencies through the bank's partner exchange Corbit. And again, we know that they are working with Hedera, so why wouldn't HBAR be one of those main, assets? But we do see banks have been steering clear of opening, crypto trading accounts for corporates due to money laundering concerns, citing difficulties in identifying proxy investments from firms. The bank said it eliminates such risk by mandating businesses entrust crypto in the Shinhan-backed custody service, KDAC, Korea Digital Asset Custody, and corporations, selected by the bank for the trial run are members of KDAC. In South Korea, there are 4,426 corporate investors trading in crypto-to-crypto exchanges after acquiring assets overseas or via P2P trades, according to the Financial Service Commission. So 4,000 plus. I mean, this is huge in terms of institutional demand. I do think that as we move forward, we are going to see more and more banks adopting in crypto services. In fact, we just seen Comsbank basically, announce that crypto services are being slowed down by the country's regulator. I think as we look at regulations within this area, this is going to cause a massive institutional boom within the crypto area. In fact, we look at Kevin O'Leary, right? So I just shared with you guys a video within my XRP video from last night where we were seeing a major shift within the idea on, hey, if regulations are coming to this space, it's not a bad thing. We're going to see massive amounts of capital flowing into this market at a massive rate. It's going to be extremely huge when we are talking about the amount of capital flowing in. We're going to see trillions of dollars, not billions, but trillions of dollars moving into crypto, focusing on major assets that are solving massive efficiency or inefficiencies. For example, I say Hedera a lot, and it's not because I'm biased or it's because I hold Hedera. No, it's because I see the demand behind something like Hedera. With what they have built, with what they are focused on in terms of sustainability, scalability, security, transparency, all of this goes hand in hand with what a lot of these other networks are lacking. When we look at things like Solana, right? Solana took a major fall this year, and it was, sort of in the eye of the public where it was like, hey, is Solana truly, a trustworthy network when it is going down here and there after being, DDoSed, right? The network went down, I don't even know how many times during 2021, and it also went down in this year as well. And then we look at things like, Cardano or ADA, right? That's getting pushed to the public through mass shilling and hyped up substance where there really is no backing substance to it. There's a lot of these assets in this space. There's a lot of these, self-proclaimed projects in quotation marks that are solving these major problems, but there's no truth behind it. We look at Hedera, right? There is clear cut and dry evidence of Hedera absolutely killing the game. We look at projects that moved from Ethereum to Hedera because of the efficiencies that Hedera is really, proving to these major companies and these use cases that are coming to the network. We look at things like ProvenDB. We look at things like Suku. I mean, these are major use cases that are seeing, again, the efficiencies of, at the end of the day, Hedera. So focus on that. And when we are talking about the price, I do think that the price will, truly be unlocked when we do see a lot of these use cases going live. But I just think that the price is being held down because we are still in a Bitcoin-driven market. I mean, there's no, other assets within the space going absolutely parabolic right now. Of course, on the 24-hour spend, you do see NEAR going up 24%. But overall, a lot of other assets are kind of sitting stable. There's not a massive demand behind altcoins right now. Again, do I think that the price action is still good? No, absolutely not. I actually don't think that the price action has been good for a very long time on HBAR, since around September. Now, I think that the major issue behind HBAR is every single time that we do have a nice price move, Bitcoin comes in and, takes over or drops massively. During this time back here, during May, I told you guys, I think that we were ready to have a next major move within this market. Again, during this time, Bitcoin started to collapse and we led to those summer lows. Again, during September, I think that we were on our way to go into a massive price discovery mode. And again, here's where almost every single other altcoin went into a major sort of mini bear market, if you will, in this massive downward trend. Again, I think that, HBAR's price action is it's just very poorly timed compared to what is happening within this market. It doesn't mean that HBAR is not going to have an incredible year ahead. Because, again, at the end of the day, during the last 10% of the bull run is when a lot of these assets will truly see their true value. I've said this multiple times with XRP as well. So, again, just to kind of reiterate what's happening right now, for those individuals that do want to stake their HBAR, try to get on Stater. I think that right now there's a major demand. As you guys do see, while I was recording this video, the API dropped about 10% at least. And the TVL is massively increasing. We're at almost, 4 million HBAR locked up already until July. So that's pretty significant. I'm going to be watching this closely. For those individuals that do want to stake, again, go check out Stater on Twitter. I mean, it was such an easy process to stake. I know that I don't have, I can't show you guys Hashpack because it's in a completely different window. But all you have to do is connect your wallet, make sure that you have at least 1,000 HBAR in it, and then you just hit stake, go through the process. It's pretty quick. It's pretty easy. 1 HBAR is the fee. Like I said, very easy process. I think that this is going to be a major demand. But with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. If you guys do want more content, go check out NCashOfficial.com where I do have my exit plans, trading indicators, stuff like that. But with that being said, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.